Yeah.
That was the meekest no I've ever heard in my life.
What have you done?
Well, that was the intro!
No, I didn't stop it.
Okay, good. Alright, so... Matt.
What?
So you have something you want to share with the people?
Here we are again on my own. So, no? It's close. It's...
Here
I go
I
again.
go again on my own.
own.
Yeah. That's what, White Snake?
Yeah.
Or Great White?
No, that's whatever.
It's one of them.
It's fine.
I don't know, whatever.
I made it up.
Doesn't matter. Right, Matt,
we ate at BJ's today.
Okay.
We're gonna act like a bunch of retards not doing the intro.
I'm not acting like a retard. I'm waiting for Matt to fucking tell us what episode we're in. That's all he has to fucking do.
I think this is episode 19.
Good job, Matt. Thank you. That was the longest intro.
What's the name of the podcast?
Three stuffed
mushrooms? Portobello.
Three
Portobello.
stuffed caballeros?
That was a good movie. The Three Caballeros.
Not enough stuffing, though.
No.
Okay.
Not enough stuffing.
Which is weird because they were all birds.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright. Let's start.
That's it. There we go.
That was the podcast?
That was
right,
it.
So
Yeah.
we're good.
Bye.
Kuna
Kuna Matata.
Matata. Okay, so I guess Matt sort of introed it, but whatever. That's about the quality we can expect from Matt.
Yep.
So this is...
your job is in for a real treat.
Yeah, no shit. There.
Customer walks in, it's like,
no idea what they're getting.
I don't know what to say to you.
Have you guys role played anything yet?
No.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
Oh, you will.
I think you will. You might. It might not be at the training. You might, but you're gonna do it.
We've done little presentations.
This is episode 19 of Three Stuffed Guys, a comedic newscast.
No, we just wrote it on a piece of paper.
Where we mostly, primarily, talk about
like that actual kind of paper.
So it's mostly entertainment stuff.
It's an entertainment newscast.
Episode 19, Three Stuffed Guys. Blake, Rudy, Jeff Campbell, Matt Reed, let's do this.
Wow, okay, somebody went all business on this.
Well, fuck, we're already like 30 minutes into the podcast. Like, Jesus.
I know, but we still got 2.5 hours to go. If history is any indicator, this will be the longest podcast in history.
We should do a longest podcast in history.
Just continuously record.
It should just be like 12 hours.
Like I'll just take a week off from work.
Oh my god!
I'll just quit my job.
We'll like just record us like sleeping and everything.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably make more money with no job.
You probably would. Okay. Should we
talk about the BJs we got tonight?
Yeah. I got a hand BJ.
So did I.
Yeah.
So did I.
You got a handy as well. So
3 of us all got the same BJ.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't want to oversell it, but it might have been the best I've ever had.
Not for me.
Nah, not really.
I've tasted better BJs.
I've had better ones. And the black girl that brought it to us and gave it to us. I mean,
yeah, I'm not a fan of black girl BJs.
Yeah, no, I mean,
honestly, I would have.
Different.
Well, I would have rather had a man give me my BJ.
Well, of course. I mean, who better to give you a BJ?
True. Men are better at everything.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's why 3 men are doing this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was 3 stuffed women,
it'd just be the view.
The view.
It would live in my fantasies.
What?
I don't know. What? Are we talking?
I fantasize about the view. What are you talking about?
Are you talking about stuffed women? Isn't like their stuff full of like
cum,
cock, cum,
more than anything else, really.
Or like stuffed isn't there just like fat women? So I was thinking like they're just fat women, like they're stuffed.
Well, I was thinking fat women stuffed full of cock.
Are they fat because they're already fat, or fat because of all the cum and cock in them?
Well, I think they were already fat to begin with, but I think that was part and parcel with the cum and the cocks. And,
Okay.
I mean, it's all part of the
we're
same.
talking anime physics. We're talking hentai physics. Like,
well, yeah.
Just when you blow the load, the stomach enlarges.
Oh yeah. Well, of course.
Okay. Is that what happens?
That's how you know you blew your load.
Is that why a girl gets all fat when she's pregnant?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, it makes sense.
It all makes sense now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so how was your BJ? What kind of BJ did you get?
I got a pepperoni BJ.
Sounds pretty good.
It was a bit sloppy though.
Yeah. Was it greasy?
Well, it's not that it was greasy. Like, honestly, it was a little dry. Like, it was like there was flour, like, still left on the BJ.
Right.
It's just like, I don't even know why you, like, I don't know how you can't get the flour off.
Right.
It was alright. It was like...
Yeah, I mean, I thought mine was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular, but I've had better.
Yeah, that's like I've had better BJs.
But, really, the old saying is true, Even a bad BJ is still pretty good.
That's true. That's true.
Matt, do you have anything to add?
No.
Did you like your BJ?
I did.
Did that satisfy you?
Mm-hmm. I'm satisfied.
Did it relax you?
Satisfy your stomach?
Did it...
What?
Did your BJ satisfy your stomach?
No.
No. That doesn't sound very satisfying then.
Yeah, I felt full after my BJ.
I was very full after my BJ.
Alright, so what did we eat?
BJ's.
Yeah?
Yeah, BJ's.
We all, honestly, like, the three of us, I think that's the fastest we've ever gobbled down some BJ's.
Yeah, probably. It did take a while for the BJ's to really get going and get to it.
That's true. But once they were in front of us,
they were in front of us, I mean, I just couldn't wait to really go to town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really got my head going up and down, and
it really did. Yeah.
You got stuff all over the sides of my mouth, but
yeah, I still got stuff on my mouth.
I get stuff in my teeth.
I did too. I've been picking up this thing. I have like one of them little like tongue ulcer thingies because of all the saltiness from the BJ's.
Yeah, saltiness, electrolytes. It's got all sorts of stuff.
Look at that. Mine was cheesy.
Cheesy?
Yeah, like stringy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that happens.
Yeah.
Just depends on how they make it. Okay. So I also had some mozzarella sticks.
How were those? Yeah, you did. You had 10 fucking mozzarella sticks.
You guys didn't fucking eat any. I assumed we were going to have at least one or two of them.
Yeah, no marinara. 10 mozzarella sticks.
I don't ever eat the marinara with the mozzarella sticks or anything.
Oh my god.
I don't do it with bread sticks. I don't do it with anything.
That's crazy.
I just don't like marinara sauce unless it's on a pizza or on a pasta. That's it.
You're weird.
No.
A cheesesteak is pretty much a pizza once you have the fucking marinara.
I know, but I was having
it's just
pizza,
like a tubed pizza.
I was having pizza for my entree. I didn't want to have pizza as my appetizer.
Why not?
They have flatbread pizza as an appetizer.
I know. You know what we should have done? We should have gotten like sliders for appetizer and then like cheeseburgers for our meal. I'm going to do that next time.
Alright.
There are a lot of restaurants that do that.
Yeah.
They have them little like big mouth bites over at Chili's and then they got their nasty burgers. I don't like Chili's burgers.
I haven't had a burger at Chili's in so long. I don't remember what they're like.
They're alright.
That's why you haven't had one. It's probably because you didn't like it. It's just like it's one of those I call them gourmet pizzas because like when you order pizza at like Wendy's or Muya or place like
Burgers, not pizza.
Huh?
You said gourmet pizza.
Gourmet burger.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking
nah, these cheeseburger. Yeah, these cheeseburger pieces and muyas.
Yeah.
No, but like, it's like a gourmet burger where you know they ask you how you want it cooked and all that stuff. It's like no, like they don't do that at Muya and anywhere else.
That's because they don't give a fuck how you want it. You're getting it out.
I know, and it's delicious.
Which is why it's the best. That's how I would run a fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
I would just be like, no.
But when they're like, how do you want it? Do you want your bread white or wheat or sourdough or like fucking some other stupid thing?
I want it on a Kaiser roll. Go make that happen.
Kaiser chip or a ciabatta.
Ciabatta.
It's like, god damn it, just make me a fucking burger, woman. How do you want your bacon? I'm like, what do you mean? You want really chewy or crispy? Like crispy, like we don't do that here.
What did you ask for?
It's gonna be chewy and it's gonna be gross.
Would you like it raw or? Hey, there's something to do. Order a burger.
The
They
raw
ask you
bacon.
how you want it cooked. You want it raw.
And they'd be like, okay.
I'd be like, I don't think I can do that. No, it's pretty easy. You just don't put it on the ground.
It's real simple. I can go back and make it for you if you like.
Really easy. I don't think it's sanitary to.
You know what we should do? This would be funny. We should, like, when we go to Chili's, like, when you go to a restaurant, order something, and then take a picture of it. And the next time you go back, whenever they ask you if you're ready to order, just show them the picture of the meal that you had last time. They look at it and they, okay.
Oh,
Sir, I see the chicken club, but why is your dick out underneath the table? that's the part I'm a little more confused about.
And then when you're explaining it to the police later,
yeah, listen, it was so good that I just had to just beat off right there.
no, just say it was so good you didn't realize your pants had fallen off, and then you also didn't realize that your dick was in the shot.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna arrest you for that.
Nah, they understand.
Yeah. Cops understand.
Their cocks are always.
Dude, why do you think they got that hole in the middle of the donut? When they eat the donut, it just falls on the dick, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Well, it's not that it falls on the dick. That's where they keep the next.
It's to hold it.
They're like, "Damn, these donuts are good. I need to save one for my wife," and then they make her wife eat it off the dick.
Well, yeah, of course.
Of course.
So basically, cops are pest dispensers. They cock pest dispensers.
Okay, there we go.
But with donuts.
But with donuts.
I would buy that Pez dispenser.
Hold on, though.
Yeah.
What happens if they get the cream-filled donuts because they don't have a hole in the middle?
Well, you just slide it on. It's like them receipt spikes that you.
But how you slide
Yeah,
it
it'll
on?
like congeal, and it'll attach itself.
Do you slide it on where they put the jelly, like where they insert the little tube?
Yeah, of course.
You just spread it out, and it's just like,
Yeah, of course.
I don't see what the problem is.
see
That
it.
would feel amazing.
That would be the best donut ever.
I just divorced my wife after.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's true. You really just have to go buy a new friend the donut shop every day.
It'd be cheaper.
It would.
It would. My wife's fucking expensive, dude.
We should calculate how much it is to keep a girlfriend or a wife, and then calculate how much it would
can't
be.
be any cheaper than that. That's like less than $1 a day, dude. Even if you bought two, because you like to do it twice, that's still less than $2 a day. Okay, that's $60 a fucking month.
No, well, here's a good question: Would we eat the donut afterwards?
Well, of course.
No
Don't
waste.
wanna waste it.
Okay.
I mean, that's 2 meals.
It's a meal for your cock and a meal for your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty cheap living right there.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of all the food items we could. I mean, ramen.
Ramen?
I'm just thinking of cheap foods.
Ramen, yeah, but ramen would be too hot.
No, I eat my ramen cold. Well, you put a ramen packet and you put it in a bowl and you pour some milk on it.
I don't want to know what the fuck that is.
You pour some milk on it and you had ramen cereal before?
I don't eat ramen at all, so.
Oh god, you're weird, dude. You're weird.
Told you I don't like that shit.
Ugh. Racist. So weird. My hair feels short.
Because you got it cut.
Yeah. Alright, so we had pizzas. We went to BJ's.
Yes, we had BJ's, and we tried their new hand-tossed pizzas. For those who are not familiar, BJ's signature thing is their deep dish pizza and their pizzuki.
It's not called the Pizzuki.
I like to emphasize the pizza part. I mean, I guess I could say pizzuki.
Yeah, it's
but
Pizzuki.
I don't say pizza. I say pizza. So really, grammatically, it should be a pizzuki. It really should.
Okay.
It should sound like it's Pete's Ookie. Alright, so, but they have deep dish pizzas, and that's what I usually get when I go there.
Radio.
But this time, we noticed on their menu that they have a new hand-tossed pizza.
Yeah.
Which...
You could definitely tell it was tossed with someone's hands.
It definitely was. It was like oddly shaped. It wasn't perfectly
It still
round.
had flour all over it.
I mean, there's some dude's fingerprints from...
They're like fucking...
I know.
It was like a ghost, like the ghost car pushing thing in San Antonio.
That's right.
Like the flower fingerprints on the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flower cock print. I was like, you
Exactly.
fucking motherfucker.
But, yeah, so... I mean, if I was okay. I mean, I've had better pizza. Obviously.
Yeah, the deep
I like
dish
their deep dish a
is
lot
way
more.
better. Yeah.
That's like the fact that the definition for a hand-tossed pizza is a poorly constructed pizza crust.
Well, because it was hand-tossed.
Yeah.
You know? I gotta give them that. They at least were actually true to their word, as opposed to Pizza Hut, who calls their hand-tossed pizza, and it's not actually hand-tossed.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
It's like perfect.
So...
It's like laid out and
Yeah.
shipped to them. And
But, you know, I mean, it was okay.
yeah, it was alright. The deep dish is definitely better.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot to order a salad. I was a little upset about that. I wanted a Caesar salad.
Mm.
I'm remembering that now. The root beer was off the fucking chain.
The
though.
root beers are good.
Yeah.
Handcrafted.
No, it was off the chain.
I don't know. I think it was still on the chain, but it was definitely really good.
Who has off the chain root beer?
Two Rows has off the chain.
Two rows?
Mm-hmm. We should go there sometime.
Okay. It's a date.
Excellent. Good. She's out of town, so
Yeah.
we could have a little fun.
I don't know what this means.
I don't either.
I'm getting
That's what
scared.
makes it fun. Who knows where the night will take us?
That should be the world's best pickup line to a girl. Hey, boyfriend's out of town. He knows what kind of crazy fun we'll get into.
That is the kind of thing Matt would use.
She's like, no, I'm not interested. Yeah, Raphael's like, I'm not interested, Matt. Wait, no, yes, he would be.
Yes, he would be interested. He would.
Have you ever tried any like weird pickup lines that have actually worked?
I've never
Hold on.
really...
I almost shit myself. Sorry again.
No, I've never really done the pickup line thing. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's not okay.
done it. Like, I would, like, if I were divorced or, you know, if I had a hall pass,
Yeah.
if I had, you know, freebie.
Wait,
with
you
my
mean if
wife.
you had a hall pass, or if you had the movie hall pass on Blu-ray?
If I had the movie hall pass on Blu-ray, because
Okay.
that's just as good.
That basically is a hall pass.
Exactly. Like,
Plus,
like,
it's
if owning that movie gives me a free week
It does.
to do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, it does. That's why they.
Yeah.
It comes
And
with a
if
free
my
hall
wife
pass.
says anything, I'll just be like, here's the instruction manual. Pop it in, and you can watch.
Yeah.
It'll explain everything for you.
In a hilarity.
Yeah,
In a 1 hour and a half
hilariously
hilarity.
crappy ass fashion.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I have never really tried a pickup line.
But you never used like any lines that like just like
No,
can't remember anything that you might have said to a girl and then been like, oh, that's kind of clever of me.
not that I'm aware of. Have you used anything?
Nope. Boring old person.
Yeah.
I basically just look at them and I go, you, me, fuck, let's go. And they always say yes.
Yeah, I mean, Tekarra told me that's what happened. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe her, because I know you, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually just, you know, I get the ether, put it on the rack. And then, they come to 3 days later, and we're married. So, it works.
Everybody's got their methods.
Yeah, I mean, I can't pass judgment on anybody else's method.
Matt, how do you do it?
How do you pick up guys, Matt? I'm sorry. No, you're not Raphael. How do you pick up 8th grade girls?
Well, that's actually really easy. You just drive up with a little paper plate that has their name written on it.
8th grade?
8th grade, Laura.
Oh wait, there's no last name on there. Any Laurel.
Give me the black one. Ew! No!
Matt, come on.
What?
You've never used any sort of line whatsoever?
No.
So then how do you get girls?
I don't know. It's just like...
Well,
it just happens.
He doesn't have a girl. So...
But he's had girls.
That's true. How did you get your girls?
I don't remember.
Because I'm actually a bit perplexed.
What's perplexing about it?
A lot of things.
What?
You just whip your dick out and put some peanut butter on it and it just came to it?
I don't know.
Okay, so... just pick one and explain how you ended up with them. How did a date occur the very first time?
It was like more like a hangout kind of thing.
Okay.
Like a 2-person hangout or like a group hangout?
No, just
you
like
guys,
2 people.
Detached?
No, just 2 people.
Okay, hanging out.
I've never had like a group like...
I think the detaching is a little weird.
It is.
To me, that's weird.
I understand though that some people, like, shyness can be a thing.
Dude, I'm shy.
Safety in numbers can be a thing.
I've never done the group thing.
Yeah.
And I'm actually like a pretty shy person.
Yeah, because like, even when we all hung out, like when we used to hang out when we were at Godiva and go see midnight movies and stuff, it was obvious that my dick was all over Tekarra's face. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean... especially when her boyfriend was there.
Like, duh. That was the minute I realized. I was like, okay, this fucker needs to go.
Yeah.
Like, he's a... And we talked about it.
Tekarra had a boyfriend, like, when...
Yeah.
You knew her?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, we went to the movies together. We saw...
the most awkward thing
dude, that guy's fucking... Ever. I've never... Honestly, God, not just for the sake of, like, this podcast or trying to be funny or anything, that is hands down the most awkward situation I've ever been put in my entire life.
Why? What happened? Please explain.
So we went to go see Super 8. It was me, James, Jeff, and then Tekarra and her boyfriend.
Okay.
And the guy, like, where do I begin? Like, he's just a weird dude, like, already. Like, I guess, like, it's because he's shy or whatever, but, like, just, like, a kind of weird dude, very scruffy looking, with facial hair and shit. And then, like, he had to go to the bathroom. What?
Like, scruffy looking, I'm like...
No. I'm talking...
No. Like...
No. We're talking like bushy beard, like...
but it wasn't like the full-on bushy, it was that patchy bushy thing.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't grow the full one in.
Right.
So there's just like little patches everywhere that were bushy.
But he grew it out for a while, so it was
like he
long.
did like a bad like shaving job or something.
No,
he just couldn't grow it in those.
No, I know, but that's what it looked like. It looked like somebody just like
it wasn't that patchy.
went over and like
like little. he didn't look like a dwarf in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. But then like he there's like this one moment I remember it like clearly where he like leans over to Tekarra and like whispers something, and then like walks off, and we're all standing there. We're like what's up? Like what's up with your boyfriend? And she's like, oh, he said to go to the bathroom. We're like, oh, like what is he whispering? Like why can't he talk to us? Didn't say a word to any of us.
Yeah.
By the way, like the whole night.
Yeah.
So we're like, why can't he like say anything to us? Like what was he whispering? Like I just asked him, like what was he whispering? Oh, he just said he had to go to the bathroom. And we're like, what? Like he couldn't just say that? Like, want to go to the bathroom real quick? Like, he, like, whispers.
That's weird.
I gotta go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay. And then, like, but it wasn't a poop because he came back quickly. So I was like, what the fuck? This is weird.
I brag when I go to the restroom. I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to take a huge fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna destroy that.
I let out a
toilet.
fart first so everyone knows.
Yeah.
What,
I
what's
look
gonna
back,
happen.
I'm like, yeah, and all the guys give me a thumbs up.
And all
like,
the girls
dude, yeah.
just start fiddling their diddles. They
Yeah.
just fucking go down.
Yeah.
You basically scoop your fart up in the air and then use it to baste the pussies. Okay, back to the story.
Things seem to have changed since I was on the dating scene.
Jeff, it's a whole new game.
Apparently so.
It's a whole new game.
whole new world.
A whole new game. Magnificent game. I don't know. I couldn't think of words.
Okay, so he wore an animal T-shirt.
Yeah,
An animal from the Muppets.
From the Muppets.
Just a big head.
Yeah. What else did he do? He bought his own ticket.
Yeah, he bought his own ticket.
Which, I mean, to be fair to Karen and I, we buy our own tickets, but we at least talk while we're doing it. They didn't say a word really to each other.
They really didn't talk at all to
and
each
it was an obvious
it was basically just me and him and James talking, and every once in a while she would say something.
She would say something into the group. He never said a word to anybody, like including her, except for the one time or the two times he whispered to her, I have to go to the bathroom, or like I have to go out for a smoke.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he did the one time.
He did.
Like, it was, and then like, he did, because when he went to the bathroom and when he went for the smoke, we were talking to her like, what's up with your boyfriend? And we're like, it's kind of weird, and we just flat out said like,
yeah, we were like, that dude's weird.
The dude's weird, and I was like, why are you dating him? And she's just like all like embarrassed, and she's like, yeah, he is. Like, you could tell she didn't even like him. I'm like, fuck that nigger, man. Oops. But yeah. And then I remember some. I won't get into all that. I remember some jealousy between the other girl.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Not Ashley. The other one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe a group date isn't such a bad idea. Because if you go on a date with like a really weird, fucking awkward couple, then you just like turn like to your date and be like, yeah, we're gonna fucking make it. Like, these people are fucking like nut jobs.
Well, not just that, but like kind of like this scenario. Like if you're interested in a girl and like there's like you have a group of like friends, whatever, then like you can like if she's, well, I guess it would only work if she's dating someone. But like you could have you have everybody's input and be like, dude, that fool's like fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like you should date Matt instead.
Yeah, basically what you can do is you get all your friends to sabotage their relationship.
Hold on. We kind of did that. We kind of did that.
Which is what I did.
Exactly.
And it worked.
We kind of did that with me when we had the other podcast. Remember?
Yeah.
With the what's her name?
Yeah.
The bitch that shall not be named. And
who, Kelly?
Who, Voldemort?
But remember, she liked what's the name? Kelvin.
Yeah.
We
Kelvin?
Like the entire
Kelvin scale.
Yeah.
The entire night, like me and him, like were mispronouncing his name to like demean him.
That's always good. The classic, dude.
Well,
classic.
you were doing it more, but she was like, why do you keep calling him Kelvin? It's like, isn't that his name?
And she's like, no, it's Calvin. And I was like, Calvin.
Kelvin.
And I was like, I got it. And she's like, no. And then she's like, whatever.
Jesus. I mean, it's Kevin.
And I was like, listen, Kaylee. Like, quick enough to think it's Kelly. And I'm like, Kaylee, that's what I'm saying. Like, God damn, open your ears. Like, woman, I'm saying it.
Remember, we pretty much called her out on it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know he has a girlfriend, right? She was like, yeah. I'm like, don't be a homewrecker. That's what I said to her.
I'm not. I'm like, you're over here fucking diddling your fiddle over here. Fiddling your diddle. Which one is it? Is it diddling your fiddle or fiddling your diddle?
Well, if you were diddling your fiddle, you would be fucking your instrument that you play.
Okay, then that's what it is. Because it's a metaphor, Jeff. Your fiddle is your vagina.
Okay.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vagina. Yeah. That's it. That's the technical thing.
Okay. This is what the doctor calls mine.
Yeah. No.
Does that like your vagina's looking real good? Gives you a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, I need to get that doctor's number. I've been looking for a new GP. I have a question.
Yes, I have a question.
I have a question for both of you. When did Edward Scissorhands come back?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because he was gone for a while. And I was like, I looked back up there and I was like, wait, where the fuck did he come from?
He was in the hallway. I forgot why I took him down.
Oh, we also got our TV fixed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we watched Pawn Star play?
No, because it's not Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck!
It's fucking Friday. We gotta find something to watch on Friday. Maybe they're showing Good Burger.
Fringe.
Oh, that's right. It is tonight.
Fuck, but I have to wait for
Tekarra. Oh, yeah, I'll probably gotta wait for Leanne, too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Don't ever have a girlfriend, Matt.
Jesus.
Can't even watch your goddamn shows.
I don't watch TV, so.
Excuse me? I watched the new Family Guy episode and they made a Breaking Bad Wire joke.
Oh, really?
Which I thought was kind of funny. It was just like, he's like watching TV and then the TV was like talking to him and he's like, you will think that The Wire, or like, you will think Breaking Bad is the best show ever, and he's like, I will think the Breaking Bad is the best show ever. He's like, you will not stop talking about Breaking Bad or The Wire. And like stuff like that. And I was like, that's funny because people do that and it's annoying. It's really annoying.
Yeah. Because The Wire is the best show ever. It really is.
Better than Lost?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude. No.
I'm sorry, it really is. It really is. I love Lost, but it's the best show I've ever watched. It really is. Breaking Bad, I think, is good. It's not in the same league to me. It's really not.
I don't like the people who like Breaking Bad.
I can see that.
Because like I'm like some of the people I work with, they'll like come back and he'll be like, "Oh, did my Cirque du Freak like fucking graphic novels come in yet? I ordered like 1 through 15 whatever because what's his face is coming to Barnes and Noble and I want her or him, I don't know who the author is, to sign it for me and blah blah blah. By the way, Breaking Bad's fucking awesome." And I was like, "Nah, I don't trust your judgment like at all." After that whole like Cirque du Freak spiel that you just went on, like, no, thank you. I'll still watch it though.
Yeah, you should though, because it really is a good show. It's just
I started watching it. I liked it.
But I do. It's because it just became so popular. I mean, that's why it became so popular that people started watching it that wouldn't normally have. And it became such a pop culture thing now that it's like, fuck. See, The Wire never did.
It's like the mustaches.
What?
What?
The fuck is that?
Mustaches, like the mustache thing.
Yeah.
That's like a weird thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Like all of a sudden, just became popular out of nowhere. Now it's like this cultural thing.
Yes,
But what thing?
People having mustaches.
Just mustaches.
Why is that a popular
You never
thing?
seen that? Like if you go into a Hot Topic, just go into a Hot Topic. You know all the little candies and toys they have? Those like little things around the counter?
Oh, everything has like mustache?
It's like shaped like a mustache, a little candy thing, and like they have like little necklaces, they're like a little mustache, and I'm like, when did this become a thing? Like, what is that from?
So that you can like hold it up.
Yeah.
And then they have the glasses where they dangle like a little mustache in front.
I don't remember.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I think it's just like one of those things that like comes and goes like every once in a while.
I mean, it's a fad, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's why
I can hear your beard. Like I can hear you scratching your beard.
I trimmed it up, man. It's getting all scraggly.
Mine just sounds like
it's like you're rubbing it on a baby's ass, dude.
That's pretty much it. There's hair, dude. I can grow hair.
I got peach fuzz.
You should hear my dick when I scratch that thing in the morning.
Mine sounds like somebody going.
Fucking nails on chalkboard. Mine whistles in the morning. Little bird whistles.
That's the thing I like about The Wire was that
It's the strangest transition.
it had lots of bird noises.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you got me.
I mean, the audio engineering is awesome.
Dude, you never hear anybody go like, "Dude, The Wire's the best show ever." The audio will blow your mind.
It will.
Like with the music? No.
Hold on though.
They don't use music actually. That's the thing I like about it.
What?
Unless it's they only use incidental music. So unless it's actually playing like in a car radio, on a stereo, something in the scene, they don't use music.
That's weird to me.
Are the visuals as good as Tales from Monkey Island?
The visuals are the best visuals I've ever seen, and you can tell that they definitely put some time and energy into the visuals effects.
Because they look good.
Because they look good and they animate well. I remember that was one of the lines. We need to let you listen to that.
Yeah, I should listen to it.
I have it. I saved it. I had to. Saved everything. The fucking cheat conversation. I saved the prank on James.
Yeah.
God, the best ever. We told you about that, right?
Yeah.
I just think it's like, when I found out it was somebody, like, it was...
Yeah.
That had written that review. Like,
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I can bleep things out.
Yeah, and they talked about him on another podcast. I mean, that's just, like, hilarious. And they called him out.
It's funny because, like, it just happens to be a podcast that James listens to.
Yeah.
And we're all, like, in this, like, little circle of, like,
Right.
friends. Well, not really friends, but circle of people that we know.
Circle of acquaintances.
Yeah, because we ran into that fool at Fry's, and he, like, pretended to be on the phone with someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
said that.
I remember confronting him about the review thing. I'm like, so what happened with the review stuff? I'm like, on GameSpot. And he's like, what?
It was GamePro.
That's a GamePro?
GamePro Arcade.
I'm like, hey man, I'm like, I heard you got copyright, like, you know, caught plagiarizing. He's like, oh no man. He's like, they did something weird. I don't know what happened. I'm like, oh, okay.
Now, what happened was I wrote a great article, but, like, IGN accidentally, like, uploaded their own article onto my page. Wires got crossed. Things happened. Text got thrown around. You're like, no, that doesn't happen. No. Doesn't happen. It's like every fucking poor excuse for... I hate that. I hate when, like, people come over and, like when the TV messes up or your car's, like, fucked up and they're like, oh yeah, the wires got all crossed, signals are jammed, and it's gonna be like $100 to replace all the parts. He's like, what? Like, I don't understand what you're...
Yeah, I mean, or if they're looking at your car and they say, hey, you got a mouse in there, and it just chewed through all your fucking cables.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, you probably cut those cables, and...
You might have.
Maybe.
You probably did.
No, because actually the way that I was sitting in the thing, I could actually watch them exactly working on my car. So I could actually see them, and he took the cover off, and he came immediately and got me and brought me out, and he said, see what I'm showing you? And like literally all the cables for the fuel injector were just eaten through and severed. And I was like,
Nice.
what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then he gave me this little bon mot. He said, yeah, so I don't know if he's feeding the neighborhood or what, but you got like a whole little ratatouille thing going in there.
Fuck you, you did
I
not
was
say
like,
that.
God damn it.
Did you...
I'm gonna go sit down.
He's like, sir, I have a headache. Could you please give me
giving me a headache. No.
You're giving me the
Fix my
vapors.
fucking car and get me the fuck out of here, please.
Giving me the vapors.
You're giving me the vapors.
I'm gonna need some Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. If anybody references a fucking Pixar movie, I'll probably lose it.
Yeah, but, I mean, of all the ones, I mean, I know it's germane to the
Ratatouille's
discussion
good.
because of
Ratatouille's a
that,
good
but
movie.
It's not bad. It's okay.
It's one of the last
better
good
than
Pixar.
Cars.
Yeah, and you see the new one, Planes.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
Go.
they're going way back to the well once too often now.
Yeah.
That's their problem, and that's unfortunately it means the demise of Pixar's dominance is that they are now regurgitating ideas.
I thought WALL-E and Ratatouille were like the last good Pixar movies.
Yeah.
I thought Up was like atrociously depressing.
It was,
My God.
but that's actually
She has like a miscarriage and then she fucking dies. He's senile.
That's
He
why I kinda
smacks
like
a man
that.
with his cane and like
Steals a kid,
steals a kid.
takes him to South America.
Of all places, yeah.
Oh, exactly.
South America.
Yeah.
And you have a fucking like talking dog that he also steals.
Yeah, I mean he's just a fucking grumpy old man, dude.
It's a grumpy thief.
He's a fucking horrible human being. But yeah, I don't know. And then I haven't watched Brave.
I haven't watched it either. I have
Yeah,
it, but I haven't watched it.
So Leanne in London watched it, and they said it was okay.
It's definitely a woman. It's definitely like a
Yeah,
woman's
figured.
movie. It's a daughter, mother.
But you know,
bond
I mean,
Ugh.
yeah.
and then Monsters University is coming
Which
out.
that
I liked Monsters
yeah.
Inc. And you know that one at least. I feel like there's more they can explore with that.
Yeah.
You know, but they're talking about doing Finding Nemo 2.
Yep.
I'm just like
Found. It's called We Found Nemo. That's the name of the movie.
I was talking to London about it because I was telling him, that they're thinking about making that. He's like, "How can they even make that?" And I was like, "Well, they got two roads that they can take. Okay, they can have They can have Finding Nemo and keep it Finding Nemo and put a 2 in there, and it can be Nemo from the first one. It can be his son Nemo.
Yeah, or Nemo could just get lost again.
Or Nemo could just actually get lost again. Or they could change the title, and it's no longer Finding Nemo. It'll be something like Finding Dory. And they'll go on an adventure to try and find Dory somewhere.
Which would be really annoying.
Yeah.
I didn't like Finding Nemo.
I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
It's just, I
liked it until they overplayed it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, yeah, I mean, it's just the way they do it.
It's like anything.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like The Princess Bride. Like, I know people say that movie's awesome and stuff.
Awesome.
I can't appreciate it because I watched it like 10 times in school.
Yeah.
During like final exams and stuff, it was always like, you guys want to watch? And like they'd have, it was one of those fucking like, you know, the teacher brought 2 movies in. And one of them was like an obvious like no choice. Mm-hmm. And then the other one was like the one that you knew that she wanted to watch.
Right, I was going to say, it's the one the teacher wants to watch.
And there's always like, I got Finding Nemo, or I got like this History Channel documentary on like flowers. Yeah. And like how they pollinate and shit. And
everybody be like, flowers.
Well, yeah,
did you like Finding Nemo? All right.
Honestly, like after a while, because you saw like I remember seeing Finding Nemo, like I remember like because at the end of like the school year, you're not doing anything, so you just watch a bunch of videos. Like I was getting so sick and tired of fucking Finding Nemo. That's all we watched. I would have taken the flower movie. I would have been like, oh my god, please, pollination for the love of God.
Well, yeah, I remember we actually got, because we got a choice, like we got 2 movies, and she brought in The Chronicles of Narnia, which I thought was inappropriate, because it's religious, Finding Nemo, and then she gave us a third option, where we could just not watch a movie, and we could all talk with like respectable inside voices, just talk and have fun with each other. And everybody started screaming like, talk, I want to do that, the third choice. This funny, she's like, you sure you don't watch Finding Nemo? I was like, you play that fucking movie, I had to listen to that Beyond the Sea song one more time. To the moon, Alice.
I remember my math class, we watched The Ringer, because I brought it to school.
We watched Borat in Roundsville's class. Well, the kids brought it, and Roundsville's like, what is this? And we're like, it's Borat? Like, it's a comedy? And he's like, it looks kind of stupid to me. And he went to his office, and we were dying.
But, I remember when we watched The Ringer, that part where they go out for ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, they supposedly go out for ice cream, and the kid turns around, he's like, you want fucking ice cream or something?
He's like, when the fuck did we go out for ice cream?
Yeah. Everybody was just like cracking up, they're like, oh my god, like the teacher was like, oh my goodness.
The retard said fuck!
I know, but everybody was like when I first like brought the movie, people were like, isn't it like making fun of like mentally handicapped kids? I'm like, no. I'm like, but yes. I'm like, it's not like making fun of them.
You should always tell people like every movie that you bring in, like, well, it's more like a coming of age tale. Yeah. Like, like The Breakfast Club? Exactly like The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it's almost exactly like The Breakfast Club.
Yeah. What's it called again? Project X?
I think in one of my history classes we watched Woodstock. Because my teacher was a bit Mr. Duran.
Yeah.
Big
hippie.
Big music person. So we watched, or no, I think we just watched on a whim because he's like, you guys know who Joe Cocker is? And we're like, no. He's like, we're watching it right now.
Invented cack?
He's like, we're watching it right now. I'm like,
you have a spaniel named after him?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
The dog with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy?
And then I realized he sang the theme song for that.
The Wonder Years.
The Wonder Years thing.
Yep.
Do you ever watch Wonder Shows?
I've never watched it. I know what it is, and I've seen stuff of it, but I've never really watched it.
I watched one. It was kind of funny. It was like, Daddy! It was like these little kids like watching these like this little film clip and showing like all these different pictures, and like they're narrating, and they're like, oh wow, this guy looks, I don't know what they're saying, they're just like saying stuff, they're like oh, like doggy, and like saying things out loud, and then like it shows some like random dude, and it's like a Nazi, and they're like, Daddy!
Nazi.
It was a bad show, like it was like on Adult Swim and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And like the little Nazis are like, "Daddy," and then like he keeps going, showing other shit, and they're saying stuff, and then it shows like a diagram of like a dude's dick, and they're like, "Daddy." Because that's what the whole show was like. These little kids, like these little kids, were like narrating it. It was like random shit. You know, Rift Tracks is doing Plan 9 from outer space.
Are they?
Yeah. So that's that.
Yeah.
What else has happened in the world? Transformers 4
Yeah, Transformers 4
and 5 and 6.
and 5 and 6.
I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm
I
excited.
don't know. I can't get excited about it, but
No, you know you're excited to see that
not
fucking train
excited
wreck.
to see the train wreck.
I'm excited for that, and I'd be even more excited for another Pirates movie.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna make
Oh,
another
yeah.
Pirates. They are.
Well.
They will.
After the Lone Ranger comes out,
Oh yeah.
Johnny Depp's just gonna keep on keeping on.
That's right, man. I think his goal is to get all the money.
All of it in the world?
All of it. Like his next, like they'll make Pirates 5,
Yeah.
and then the next time, you know, it'll be a modest success. It'll still make money, and then they'll say, "Okay, Johnny, we want to do one more," and he'll just be like, "No problem, I'm on board. We need to renegotiate my salary. How much do you want? I want all of it." I'm not sure what that means. I think you heard me. I want all the money. Like, all that I have, or all everybody has?
So all of it.
Just all of it.
Johnny, that's going to take a really long time to convert all that currency.
I can wait.
Yes, it will.
In the meantime, I will make the Lone Ranger 2.
3.
And 4.
And 4 and 5. At World's End. The Lone
At
Ranger.
some point, will he no longer be the Lone Ranger? Will it be the Lone Ranger, and then the second one is the Lone Ranger 2, and then it's lots of Rangers? I mean, can he be the Lone Ranger always?
He's not technically the Lone Ranger because he has a partner.
I'm saying he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, he is because he's the only Ranger. I mean, Tonto is not a Ranger. But he's not the only Ranger left.
Yeah.
He was the only one that survived that massacre. That was all it was.
Yeah.
So after the first one, which would be his origin story, how can he stay the Lone Ranger?
He goes around and kills all the other Rangers.
That I would like to see.
That's a good movie.
That would be awesome.
Honestly, I've been thinking about it, and like, I think it's about time for me to start writing a screenplay.
Excellent.
I've gotten in the mood for Starbucks lately,
Okay.
so I have a laptop and a Kindle.
Yes.
I am missing an iPad. I will buy an iPad first, and there we go. And then the
You don't
screenplays
even need
will
to
just...
buy one. You can trade a note.
That's true. I can trade a note too for an iPad.
An iPad. And
An
then
iP-
you will be a
excuse me.
screenwriter.
An iPad Mini, which means I'll be a double screenwriter.
Douchebag screenwriter. That's what you'll be.
The biggest fucking
Biggest
douchebag.
fucking douchebag screenwriter ever.
No, but I think it's about time to start writing something about the. I've been thinking about that apocalypse story that we had in mind, where like you're the person who keeps the apocalypse, like you keep that fucking the world the way it is afterward,
Okay.
and kill anybody who like tries to create progress.
Well, of course.
It's a good story.
It is a good story.
Be like Breaking Bad and The Wire combined.
So it would be the greatest
The best show
show ever.
ever.
Hmm.
Speaking of the note too, thinking, I guess I should talk about that.
Okay.
Eh,
And then when you finished yawning,
never mind.
it took 5
It's
minutes.
not that exciting.
I was going to say she wanted a note too, and there it is.
Yeah, she
Well,
wanted
you
that
can-
too.
You can
Well-
talk about the people trying to barter.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. It's
What
like,
did they want to trade you? First
okay,
of all?
so let me get the whole story out here. Galaxy Note 2, Tekarra won it at a little contest thingy at one of the kiosks of the mall, and bada bing. So she got it. Wants to sell it because they retail for like a lot of money when they're new and whatever. So saw them on eBay going for like $500, $600. Tried to put them on eBay, and they have all these restrictions about how if you're like a first time seller on eBay, you can't list like high ticket items like that. So couldn't do that. Amazon, you can't sell phones on there because they have their own like Amazon mobile thingy where like they control like phones and like cellular plans and that kind of shit.
Right.
So I was forced to go to Craigslist. So I listed on there for $600 just for sale. Galaxy Note 2, $600. I say that it, like it's in. I explain it. Mint condition. It was one in a contest. I already have a smartphone. I don't need it. Bada bing. Never been opened. Here's like pictures of it to show that it's not open. I get people fucking emailing me and they're like, "Will you trade the Note 2 for a Galaxy S3?" However, it was a used like new. Guys, like I've had it for like a week. Like barely even touched it. Galaxy S3, whatever. And I'm like, well, first of all, the Note 2 is more powerful than the S3, so no. Like, that's a downgrade.
Right.
And it's used. This is brand new. So
right.
I was like, no. Then the second guy was like, will you trade it for a 16 gig iPad mini? I'm like, what the fuck is up with people like wanting to trade things? No, that just tells me that like your product is garbage if you want like to trade it out so badly.
Right.
And then some guy was like, I'll give you like $475, and I was like, $500, we got a deal. And then he's like, okay, deal. And then he's like, my address is here. It's like some cellular store at like some mall nearby, and I'm like, fuck that. Like, sounded like some little scam to me. So I was like, nah. That's that.
So what would you be willing to trade for?
Probably a good BJ.
Hand toss?
Yeah. Nah.
No, deep.
Deep BJ.
Deep BJ.
How are we on time at?
51 minutes.
We're doing pretty well.
We still got 3 hours left.
Jesus. Wow.
You got somewhere to be?
Huh?
You got somewhere to be?
No.
Hey, you wanna go to the bar tonight?
Huh?
You going to the bar tonight?
Maybe.
What do you do at the bar?
Listen to
If you don't
music.
pick up women with pickup lines, what do you do at the bar?
Yeah.
Listen to music.
You can listen to music here.
But it's more fun to go out.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know what to say about that.
I kind of like one of the girls at the bar too. So
Sam?
no.
So use a line and pick her up.
Ashley?
Call her a bitch.
Who's Ashley? No, not Ashley.
Emily?
No.
Who is it?
That Brittany girl.
She the one with like all the tattoos?
Yeah.
And married?
Not married.
Boyfriend?
No.
Why?
Wait, which Brittany are you talking about?
I don't know, I don't go there, so.
There's two. Oh, there's two Brittany's.
Yeah.
One of them's married. The other one's not.
No boyfriend or anything?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah,
Damaged goods.
damaged goods.
Possibly.
And she's all tattooed up, so.
So she's right up your alley, man.
Hey.
DTF.
That's right. If she has a kid, you know she's
Yeah. I guess I can someone we used to work with.
Mm-hmm.
She would have given some deep.
These girls are so hard to read. I swear to God.
No.
No, they're not.
They're pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, they are.
Most women are easy.
Because it'll be
Really
like.
easy.
Yeah.
You ever have like. I don't know, like when girls like they act like they.
Stuff, guys, relationship corner.
Yeah, create a jingle. That's what we'll do tonight after this. We're going to create a jingle.
We'll add it right before this. Okay, like so, like you ever had like a girl like like it seems like she's showing like a lot of interest. Like she'll walk up, she'll talk to you. She's like
Yeah, tits out and everything.
yeah, she's like smiling at you. She's doing little
Okay, wait,
jokes.
first of all,
Hold on, yeah, because I think I'm about to ask what you're about to ask.
okay,
What?
first of all, is this in a service situation
Yeah. Is she an
in
employee?
which it is a part of her job or
Okay.
impacts her livelihood in some way to be nice to you?
No, because she does not wait on us. Like
So
even
she
though
comes over, it's not
No,
her table.
no,
it's
no.
not our
Hold
table.
on.
Yeah.
But she's a hostess. Is she working
still-
at the establishment that you are being served at?
Yes.
Then it
However,
can be deduced that her managers are watching her and that she, in her mind, believes that she must be on her best behavior While
not
at
all
work.
the time. Not all the time. Because even though she's waiting other tables, there'll be times where like she'll like come over and talk to us, and she'll be like, "Okay, I have to I have to go look like I'm doing something, or else I'm gonna get in trouble." So like she takes the risk of getting in trouble to come over and talk.
Let me ask you this.
And it's not like things about like
Is it possible that she comes over to talk to your mother and father?
No, my mother and grandpa.
Okay, your mother and your grandfather.
Yes.
who doesn't get the ball.
As opposed to coming over to talk to you. Is that a possibility?
Possibly, but
Okay, just wanted to make sure. We want to get full disclosure, get it all out there. Because if you want our advice, you got to give us the full details.
So basically, it's not that it's hard to read women. It's just you don't want to accept the answer that you've come to.
what?
That she's not interested.
The hell know that? No. Because
Do you know the easiest way to find out if she's interested or not?
You ask her out.
Ask her out.
Yeah. Well, there was so a couple months ago, they had remember they had that little art little festival thing or little art day they put on. But I had mentioned I would be interested in doing it, and then I guess
I'm sure you did.
yeah. But so I
Take
guess
it to BJ's and just
Go get a deep dish.
But okay, so I guess the Brittany girl found out that I was I do drawings and stuff like that.
I do drawing.
I was an artist, I guess, if that's what you want to say.
Or I draw?
Or I draw, yeah. And paint or whatever.
I do
paintings.
I do paintings, I do drawings, I do charcoals.
I do you.
I do I do.
But okay, so I guess she found out, so I came out of the restroom and so there's a little hallway where the restroom is, but then it just kind of opens out into the bar area and the stage.
Yes, as most hallways would, yes.
Yes. So, but they have a register at the end of the bar, before the little hallway to the restroom. So I'm walking, and she's just standing there looking at me and smiling, and I'm just what the fuck is going on? I didn't know if I should give her a thumbs up, hey, I just peed, or what, everything went fine. So I walked out, I'm hey, what's up? And she's well, I heard you an artist, you can draw really well and paint. I'm yeah, I can do that stuff.
I was well,
I like to toot my own horn, but
I like to toot your horn.
But I've been labeled the new Picasso.
They do call me Van Gogh.
Based on that painting out there, you're in your blue period. So.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. I can draw a flower vagina like you've never seen before.
I do work with models, though, so...
I would need you to spread your flowers, if you know what I mean.
Miss
Georgia...
horrible, just destroying a story.
Miss Georgia Peach.
We're trying to enliven your story.
Yeah. I was getting sleepy. I had to start talking about pussies and stuff.
And now I've come.
Now cummed. Is that the correct
No,
tense?
just come.
I've come.
Mm-hmm.
I came.
I came.
Came.
I cummed. It's kind of like when you get hanged
Yeah.
instead of being hung. Because I'm hung. But I'm not hanged.
I am hung like a field mouse.
Oh, yeah. Mouse who fit through your engine. If you know what I do. And that's probably had a huge dick, just fucking trailing it behind.
That's probably how the guy knew. He saw the dick trail. And he was just oh, yeah.
They were talking
You got
about
a mouse with a big old dick.
I wish our mechanics were that smart. Fucking they're all fucking David Attenborough, fucking biologists. Oh god.
No, but it was pretty funny because when he opened it, he literally just looked and he was yeah, you got a mouse in there somewhere. And I was fucking Sherlock Holmes up in here. What the fuck?
He's no, it ain't hard to tell. There's some rat semen over here. You can see the big old cock trail.
Exactly.
This mouse got a big old fucking dick.
Alright, so she went.
So she's got a big dick.
So she wants to spread her legs so you can draw.
Yeah. And continue. Let continue.
Okay, so
We're just trying to be artsy.
Go way overboard.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, I was like, okay, yeah, I can like, I do all that stuff and blah blah. And she's like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, well, like, did you want to like see like some of the stuff I can draw or like I've drawn?
No, I'm good.
And like she was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. She's like, hold on, like I need to like go, like let me go serve this table real quick, and then, I'll like meet up with you. I'm like, okay. So like I go back to sit down, and then like she serves and like comes back, and I'm like showing her this stuff, and she's like, oh my god, like, it's like so good, like blah blah. And then like then she goes back to like kind of like waiting, but as she's serving another table, because like I'm at the end of the bar, and she has to like walk the entire length. As she's like walking by and like passes by, she gives me like the "I'm gonna fuck you" look.
Now, what does this? What does this look like? Show me.
I don't know. It's like a piercing glare, but like
that sounds more like the "I want to fucking kill you" look.
No.
That sounds like something in a Sylvia Day novel. I want to see what it looks like.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Well, then how do we know?
How are we supposed to know what it looks like? We can't diagnose.
You know what I'm talking about? Just see it from like
no, I really don't.
Because there's a lot of "I want to fuck you" looks.
Yeah.
There's the like "I want to fuck you" look where they actually tell you that they want to fuck you. That's called the 100% look.
She
That's
pretty much like should have just told me,
but she didn't.
She didn't. So
what if? Is it possible that she was looking across you, past you, at perhaps mom or grandpa?
Especially mom.
Especially mom with an "I want to fuck you" look. Is it Matt? What we're asking is it possible in the realm of possibilities?
In the realm of like what is like a natural law in the universe? Or,
yeah.
Then like.
So it's possible.
It's possible. We just want to get it on the record.
I'm just saying.
It's possible she could have been staring right at Grandpa and just been like, "I want to fuck you, old man."
No.
Definitely.
Everybody's discussing my pocket.
I'm gonna upgrade that from possible to definite.
To definite. It went from a code blue to a code orange?
to a code fuck.
Fucking. Yeah. It's like Mountain Dew Arctic.
It starts down at the bottom at Blue Balls.
At Mountain Dew Arctic Blast.
Yeah.
And just went all the way up to Mountain Dew Code Fuck.
Yeah.
Which is the dirty black Mountain Dew. It's just.
Yes.
Fill the shit.
I'm not telling any more stories.
That's a story?
That's a story?
Well, I know it didn't last like 3 hours. It was more like Jeff stories. And I didn't go to
this was a dream.
It does sound more like a fantasy that you had.
It might have been.
It's okay, but sleep in the bar.
So no, but so this happened a while ago because I've heard this story a while back. So you've gone back since then,
in the interim.
many times.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you like talk to her at all?
Yeah, she still
talks to us. What do you say? Has she given you that look again? Has she said she wants to fuck you?
No.
There's no look.
We do shots together.
But any whore that works at a bar will do shots.
No, because I'm like, yeah, like I like understand like the whole, since she's like a hostess, like she needs to act a certain way to get like tips and everything.
Yeah.
But there are like times when like I see her like when like guys are like getting like a little too out of control, she's like no, and like pushes them away kind of thing. Like she doesn't let people like get close to her. Like she'll act like friendly.
Close to her?
Huh?
Have you gotten close to her?
Like I guess. Not like physically, but like.
How many body parts have you touched on her?
None.
Okay, that's not close.
Oh wait, no, I did hug her on New Year's, but I think I hugged everybody, so it doesn't matter.
Did she hug Grandpa?
No, Pac was never there.
Did she hug Mom?
Well, yeah.
There we go.
And hug Dad. And hug Dad. And hug
him. Shit.
I'm upgrading it to Mount Fuckamage.
It started at Fucktacular, went to Fucktrocity, and now it's at Mount fucking Manjaro. That one's for you, nerds.
That's right. Okay, so.
But I mean, I don't.
Look, okay.
But I don't know either. That's why I haven't
thing, okay?
like I don't know. Like,
I've heard you express on many different occasions
that
you don't like girls who play games, and you don't like girls that are not upfront about things, right?
Yeah.
You want a straightforward girl who's not gonna.
Well, she seems like very straightforward.
That's what I'm saying. Then what you want to do is just be straightforward with her and ask her out.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the ultimate way to find out whether she's interested or not.
Is it possible that
then I'm going to have to find another bar to drink at?
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Don't make it this big, huge thing. Make it very casual.
So you're putting girls up on a pedestal, you need to take them down and put them below your fucking boot.
Yeah, exactly. You need to put your boot on her fucking throat right now.
Honestly, go back to the bar,
knock it down,
put your boot on her throat, and then ask her out. I guarantee you she'll say yes.
You made Fucktacular?
She's like, yes, motherfucking Manjaro.
Exactly. Just get up and give me a fucking drink.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go.
That's the way it
is. Is it possible?
I didn't know it was that simple.
Is it possible that you don't want to know the answer?
It.
Is it possible that you don't want to know the answer? You don't want to ask her because you're afraid that she'll say no.
Possibly.
Yeah, but don't live in fear.
No, what I'm saying is like
deep.
It's not that he's living in fear. It's that
he's living in fear that she's going to say no.
But that's not
fear.
Sure, but that's not the entire thing. It's that you're comfortable with the way it is now, and you actually subconsciously don't want it to go farther than that. Otherwise, you would have already initiated something because you've gotten other girlfriends before, so you would have initiated something. But something deep down is telling you to stay away, and so like you're not initiating it, and that's why you guys are in this game playing.
I think it's just because like I don't know a lot about her. Like
well, you know, she's got a bunch of tattoos and she works at a bar. Do you like those qualities yet?
Like I don't care about that.
Okay, then really. Most of the girls you date, you're not going to know much about them before you date them.
Yeah.
That's really just the way it works.
But, like, I don't know, like, really anything about her. Like,
so
usually, like...
talk to her.
Do you know her name?
I do.
Her full name?
No, I just know her first name.
Yeah.
That doesn't really make a difference, though.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to know their full name or anything. I mean, it would be nice to actually have, in these multiple times you've had interactions with her, to have actually learned something about her.
To have had some type of conversation.
Yeah.
If it's all cursory stuff that's all superficial and on the surface, you're not going to know who's going to lead anywhere. You have to actually dig a little deeper.
Yeah, I know.
Find
well, like I know,
but
some
she's already given you an in. She wanted to see your stuff.
Yeah. Well, here's I did find out like some more information about her. Like I found out like she's going back to school for audio engineering. So I'm like, okay, then she likes music, obviously.
Or she just likes audio.
Like engineering.
Yeah. But
or just sound.
And apparently she likes loud trains.
Yeah, or just loud machinery in general. She's like, have you ever heard a radiator just fucking going in the winter?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
But apparently she can sing too, so I'm like, okay, well, you obviously have a heavy music influence or something.
Sing them high notes.
But like, really, like...
Okay, then what you should... It's
so
clear
I'm
what
like,
you should do,
I'm like...
What you should do is you should get that bar to do a karaoke night so that she can sing and you get up and sing a duet with her.
I love it.
That's an it.
What's the duet? I'm thinking Matt does the part of Boys Like Girls and she does the part of Taylor Swift in that one mashup that they had together.
Okay.
I'm liking that idea.
It's not bad.
Matt could be...
I think that you should do Islands in the Stream.
Okay.
And Matt should sing the Kenny Rogers part and she should sing Dolly part.
Okay. I actually think it'd be better if we swap those roles around.
Swap them. Okay, that's true. The vocal range, it is more his wheelhouse.
I know.
What?
Eminem and Rihanna.
There you go.
That could work because it's dominance.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you into the wall.
Yeah.
If you ever try to leave me again, I'm gonna tie you to the bed and set this motherfucking house on fire. That's one of the lyrics in the song.
That's true.
And that is something that you would do.
That's,
So.
that's a clear message. Okay.
I was gonna say something though. I was gonna say when people talk about like looking for signals or whatever, that only applies for the date. It does not apply to anything before the date. So all of this is like irrelevant.
Well, if you're already on the date, that means that there's someone already like interested.
No, he's talking about signals that she wants to be asked out. That
she's actually interested. Because girls will go on a date with you. They'll hang out with you, but like that may be the first and only time you'll ever hang out if things aren't going well. So when people are saying like, you know, you gotta pick up on like signals, whatever, I don't think like that doesn't really apply for these situations because like we said, like there's so much gray area. Like she's just doing a job.
Yeah.
You don't know if she's just being polite because it's a bar or whatever, or if she's just trying to get tips, or
but like I said, she's not getting a tip from us.
Right, I know.
But I mean, it's just
in general in that environment. Most women don't like to be asked out or be asked out in a work environment.
Oh yeah, I know.
They don't. So that's what makes it tough.
Not to mention girls like that who deal with that kind of shit on a
I'm sure
daily
she gets
basis.
asked out a lot.
Yeah,
probably.
What?
That was my way to find out if she's good looking or not. And he hesitated and he was like, yeah, otherwise he would have been like, yeah, I'm sure a lot. And then
I'm sure she has.
Just not bad looking.
I'm sure she has.
But he was like, yeah.
Well, that's making me
Well,
scared.
no, because like I'm like looking at. Like,
I don't even want to help you anymore.
I'm looking at the people in the bar because they're like all older, like they're all like married and shit.
So
they're at a bar, dude.
Yeah, they're at the bottom. Some in their life has not been going the way they wanted to. I don't know.
Matt.
The train wreck.
See what you should have done. Okay, I'm gonna Monday morning quarterback it for you. Okay, what you should have done.
I don't know what that means.
It means breaking it down the day after and explaining how it should have gone.
Why couldn't you just say that rather than
because it's called Monday morning
stupid
quarterback
football fucking reference?
That's what it's called by everyone ever in the history of the world. Because football's been around forever. All right, so
no.
What you should have done to get her out of that environment
was kidnap her.
is get some ether. No, but what you should have done is say,
I think Matt's thinking ether as in like Final Fantasy ether, like magic crystals. Matt, what we're talking about here?
Matt, you gotta get some mana.
Oh fuck!
Oh my jaw hurts.
That's from all the PJs. What I was gonna say though is when she was interested in your artwork,
I know.
You should have said, you know, if you'd like to see some, I've got some
back in my parents' house.
But what I'm saying is, if you could have gotten her here, okay, she's 15 feet from paradise. All you gotta do is have her looking at a painting, and you get some. And then she wakes up 3 days later in Tijuana, married.
Matt's still thinking, where am I going to get ether? He's like, I haven't leveled up. I haven't leveled up enough to get ether. I think we should call it mana from now on. Put some mana in a little handkerchief.
My sides are hurting.
Let her ingest that mana. The magic flow. Oh, fuck. Baby, I'm gonna I'm gonna fucking, I don't know.
I'm a summon. I'm a
Mana.
summon my guardian force.
I was trying to think of like a good pickup line where you say something about Mana and then be like, so let the magic flow. Yeah. Ooh, baby, call me. Call me. I gotta think of a character from Sword of Mana. I can't remember their names. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Call me little Japanese boy because I'm gonna take you to the tree of Mana and let the magic flow.
Oh my god.
It's perfect.
That is perfect. That is amazing.
That is the only thing you'll ever need to say to a woman to see if she's interested in you. But that's a good test. Like, if you say something stupidly, like, nerdy, and she's still interested in you, you gotta win her. They go, what? And you throw a little fit, and then...
Yeah, like, okay, for example, tonight, when we were at dinner,
yeah,
and I threw out adamantium,
yeah,
I am betting I could have picked up that waitress.
yeah.
I am betting I can, just because of her reaction to it.
When she go, oh, when she said, honey child, Wolverines is my favorite movies. All them Wolverine movies, this is my favorites. That's exactly what she said.
That is exactly what she sounded like, too.
I do impressions for a living.
She did sound like Butterfly and the Queen from Gone with the Wind.
Well, my repertoire?
Repertoire, yes.
Would that be the right word, I guess? My repertoire of impressions?
Yes.
Goes very deep.
Do you do impressions, or are you an imitator?
Huh?
I said, are you an imitator, or do you do impressions?
What's the difference?
No, because I was saying that I was like doing I do drawings and you do imitations. Never mind.
Man, I do impressions. Because there's no other way to say that.
I guess.
I make impressions.
I imitate people.
I impersonate would actually be the correct one.
I impersonate.
I impressionate people.
I impregnate.
The old still, I'm trying to impressionate you.
Oh, God!
Marry me.
Will you marry me, please? Oh, God, I just feel like it was on my ether.
Oh, God, all my manas. You gotta pick it up.
Oh, God, baby. You hit my limit break, my mana's all drained. I'm about to omni-slash your pussy.
Here's one for you. When you're fucking a girl and you start coming and be like, yeah, level up!
Level 10! And you're coming. Sing the song. You should always have it like ready on your cell phone.
Exactly. Level 10!
You play the song. Oh, God, these roll over. Woo! God damn it.
Okay, so think of the nerdiest thing you can say to her.
I think that was it. That's the fucking show we just put on.
It is true.
Just think of something that like you actually enjoy. Some nerdy thing that you're actually like into. Mention it.
Mention your body pillow.
And if she gets weirded out or thinks that you're like, you know, a big old dork or whatever, then she's not for you.
Right.
Or she's like...
No, she's a pretty big dork.
Okay, well, then ask her out already.
How do you know she's a big dork? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
what do you know about her that she knows?
Because she just like goofs off a lot. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just like...
Does she have any anime tattoos or any video game tattoos or Dungeons and Dragons?
Music tattoos, anything? What are her tattoos of?
Engineering, probably.
Probably trains running all over her
Trains
body.
and sound waves.
Like,
That's what the tracks are. They're musical notes.
oh.
Whoa.
That's a good idea to suggest to her.
If you're into engineering.
People can look at it and they'll be like, is that a train? And you'll be like,
Is that a train?
A train on.
Is that train on a musical scale?
Oh my god. Wait. Audio engineering!
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think... I don't know.
I think that this should become a regular segment on our show because Matt's Love Life provides us with so much material.
And it's
really
in
does.
dire need.
It is in dire need of our help.
Mm-hmm.
I should just not have a relationship, a love life at all. That way,
Well,
this
no, you should have a
podcast will thrive.
string of failed relationships.
Yes.
Because
Speaking of failed relationships,
I'm pretty sure that relationship's still going on.
yeah, he does cuddle into Matt's little bed and open his little booty hole. Snowball, you one dirty pussy. You a filthy pussy.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yes, we never talked about the waitress.
No, we didn't. We didn't talk about the
Yeah.
service or any of that stuff.
It
was
was
good.
It was
It
good
was
service.
It was good service. She was on top of everything, you know.
Yeah.
She was.
She's almost on top of you with that fucking adamantium
Yeah,
comment.
I'm telling you, she wanted the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, I'm married,
Mm.
so
And alas, she was big. A big old black woman.
yeah. But hey, you know,
Well,
You like you some chocolate thunder though, whatever.
I'm just saying. Yeah, no. I mean, she was a good waitress.
Do you think we like? Do you think we'll go back and get BJ's from her again?
Yeah, I would definitely go back and get a BJ from her.
Okay.
I mean,
That's your deal, Snowball. What are you looking at?
although to be honest, I probably would get a BJ from anybody there. So
Yeah, especially that one.
she was.
Nothing special, really.
Not really. I mean, she kind of weird looking.
Yeah,
Her
she
face
had a
is-
weird face.
And like when she smiled, she had like those big teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Them,
But she had a nice ass. You know, other than that,
them chiclet teeth. That's what I'm thinking of.
yeah.
Them gums. Some
Mhm.
square gum pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Matt's gone.
Okay, and keep Snowball happy.
See? It's your problem, Matt. You let the pussy slide between your hands.
Sorry.
You
You gotta grab that pussy tight. Never let it go.
Yeah, hold on to those bat wings. Like, is that what they got the idea for?
For Batwing doors.
No, for
Batman
for,
Batwings.
for Batman for the Dark Knight.
I was thinking like Batwing. It's like in a saloon.
That's probably where they got it from. It's the ultimate like tough guy thing. Like, look at me, like I just birthed myself into this bar.
Exactly.
People are like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
I know I just came through that door as well, but like when he does it, it's cooler.
Yeah.
I don't get westerns.
Hmm.
They're stupid.
They're not stupid.
They're stupid.
There's some pretty good westerns.
No.
Yeah.
Shane is a good movie.
Shane.
Shane, come back. Mama loves you, Shane.
Shane.
Best movie ever. I'm gonna get that as my ringtone.
Oh yeah, I still mean to make it's Britney bitch my ringtone. I forgot.
Britney, bitch. What are we on time?
Hour and 24.
Probably time to call it.
Probably time to-
keep them shorter.
Yeah, we're trying to keep them straight. I can keep them down. Like I can keep them down like 60 megabytes if we do this, which is good because we only have like 400 a month. So
Right.
4 episodes a month.
Sounds good.
Keep them lower than 100 megabytes. Me talking and continue talking this is going to make it longer.
Right. It's
I
probably
should
going to be
probably
like
wrap it up.
600 megs now, but-
The movies are, the YouTube files are.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But those are not on the thingy. Okay. Twitter.com/3StuffGuys, Facebook.com/3StuffGuys, YouTube.com/3StuffGuys are our little sites, so you can join us, like us, subscribe to us, comment.
You know what we need to do?
What?
We need to program one of those robotic voices to just read off all this stuff and put that at the end.
Like a Bonzi buddy?
Yeah. Or honestly, I should just record this and then just
tack it on at the end.
Just tack it on the end.
Probably, yeah.
But no, because then there's updates. Sometimes there's new shit.
Like what?
Another one.
Like the app.
I ain't ever coming out.
It's coming out. I fucking finished it. It's coming out. So 3stuffguys.libsyn libsyn.com. No cough in that.
I was gonna say, make sure you spell that cough exactly the way it said.
Yeah, it's not hard, guys. These context clues. And then 3stuffguys@gmail.com is our email. Oh, we're on iTunes as well. Search for 3stuffguys on there. Subscribe, rate, and all.
I always forget one and go back.
That's fine. 3stuffguys@gmail.com is our email. Email us, please. Anything.
Please.
Please. I'm desperate. Email Matt. Love advice.
Yes.
Relationship
advice. Or if you would like us to give you advice, like we have given Matt.
Mm-hmm. If you need help with your failing relationships or your unstarted relationships that you want to blossom into something beautiful and sexy.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, Raphael, if you want us to talk to Hannah for you, we would be more than happy to do that.
Yeah, he's upset, man. He's like, no, I ain't having no fools on my... He's like, I didn't delete him, I just blocked him. I'm like, well, it's the same thing.
I mean, the same fucking thing.
But that's cool, Rafa, because Hannah's on my Facebook and she'll see Jeff posting shit, so...
Exactly.
No biggie. Speaking of Raphael, he made our theme song, Get Stuffed, album, Donuts, Cookies, Bacons.
Which perhaps we should re-record ourselves in some...
Huh?
I mean, if he's going to block me from Facebook, I'm going to block him from the podcast.
Well, actually, I was thinking,
we could write another song. It's not that hard.
I was thinking that at the 1 year mark, we'll change the logo and then change the theme song.
Okay.
That'd be our little thing. We'll change it. Whatever. We'll figure it out. And then we do got a new app coming out soon, so shouldn't be much longer now. It'll be on the Apple's store thing and then the Android Google Play store of apps to download. It'll be $1.99. And it'll have bonus content. Starting with the lost episode.
That's right.
And then we gotta take pictures of our food, guys. We gotta make this thing. We gotta make sure when this app comes out we take pictures of our food.
Okay.
And then I'll do a little write-up of the restaurant, a quick little here's whatever, here's the address of it, this is our waitress's name, this is where she lives, here's where we can buy ether.
Exactly. It's important that we plot those points out on the map for everybody.
Look at the map, it's a pentagram. It's just a coincidence, guys.
It's just a coincidence. That's just where all the medical supply places were. It's not our fault.
And I was about to insert a bad Yu-Gi-Oh joke in there, but I'll pass. So that's it. Orichalcos.
Any good Yu-Gi-Oh
jokes? It was the Orichalcos thing, but no one's going to get it, so that's fine.
I wouldn't even get
that. It's a pentagram symbol. It's the one where they used to summon the demons from the...
That's right.
It's no big deal.
Man, you're lucky you already got a girlfriend, because using stuff like that's not going to be
Actually, that's how I got a girlfriend, was saying shit like that.
Man, then you were doubly lucky.
Mm-hmm. That's because I'm the king of games. They call me Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I get laid every night!
Not tonight. She's out of town.
Yeah, probably getting herself some.
Probably.
Alright. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.